Greetings, my name is John McGill and I'm head of our conference's vocational discernment team, where we try to aid local churches and ministries in identifying young leaders and then giving you the tools and equipment, the curriculum, the support that you need to help mentor and guide students. We're launching a brand new ministry this fall called Adventures in Ministry. You can check that out at adventuresinministry.org. But I'm very pleased today to have Bishop Paul Leeland with us, who wants to share some about this important subject.
Thank you, John. There is nothing more important than we can do than to invest in the next generation of leaders. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak a word of gratitude for Adventures in Ministry as we look at inviting the next generation of leaders to serve the church. When I began to think about ministry, one of the most influential people in my life was Reverend Dennis Ricks. Dennis was a fabulous individual who was focused on the things that are important. And you know, in the midst of this pandemic and the difficulties that the church occasionally has, we're always concerned about the future of the church. And yet Dennis reminded me that it's the relationships and the people that we work with, and I believe that we're going to come out of this time as a much stronger church because now we're focused on that which is important. Feeding the people in our community, serving the families in our community, working with our homebound and the people that are members of our congregation, inviting new people to love God and to serve their neighbors and to love their neighbors. When the idea about serving the church begins to take shape in our lives, it takes shape in one of two ways. One is an inward sense in which we're thinking about it. We call that an inward calling. And secondly is an outward calling in which people say, Paul, you know, you ought to think about serving the church. And as you begin to think about that, you begin to create this rhythm of this inward time of reflection and personal holiness, so to speak. That's what the church calls it. And an outward sense of compassion and social compassion in terms of serving the community. I took a small church while I was finishing school, and I fell in love with the local church. There are lots of kinds of ministry. Some people are chaplains in the military. Some people teach in seminaries and colleges. Some serve in hospice. But for me, I fell in love with the local church where you could invite people to worship and then you could serve your community at the same time. And so it's this sense of the difficulty of putting down that idea. And while I didn't have a guide or somebody like Adventures in Ministries provide to think through this, I do want to give gratitude for the Adventures in Ministry that provide you a thinking partner as you think about whether this is a vocation to which God is calling you, to love God and to love neighbor.
Thank you, Bishop, and thank you for your time and attention. Let me invite you again to adventuresinministry.org. On the website, you'll discover what it means to be a guide, how to identify a high school explorer, the curriculum and support that you need to be able to mentor that young person. This fall, we're launching the 5 Cups of Coffee, which if you sign up for on the form at the bottom of the webpage, you'll get more information about, and we'll partner with you through these adventures. Thank you again.